Sarasota, Tim, coming to you from Love's Truck Stop, my favorite place in the world. Man, I'm stealing gas today. $2.99, I get 10 cents off a gallon by putting in my special codes that I have because I downloaded the app. $2.89 a gallon for my hog. We're doing great.
Oh, yeah, Tim, back at the Love's Truck Stop. I actually don't mind him being at the Love's Truck Stop, as he did do some funny scenes from there. So I actually liked him better at Love's Truck Stop, especially now that he's got that thing with him. Yeah, I know I shouldn't say that thing. So I'll just say, yeah, he's got Tammy with him, and he just doesn't seem to be happy.
Let me show you something. You ever seen Goodyear Endurance tires? That's what they look like. These are great tires. If you get a trailer, or if you have one now, make sure you have these put on, because if you travel, those are the best tires you can have.
Yes, those Goodyear tires, they're just the best things ever. I don't think you could ever find any tire better for that Flagstaff than those Goodyear tires.
They're really nice tires. So everything's going good with the old Flagstaff here. She's for sale. Somebody asked me on comments, it sounds like you're selling it. Hey, everything's for sale. Once I get back to Florida and get in my condo, villa, apartment, tent.
Well, I don't know what you'll be living in when you get back to Florida, but I can assure you, you'll probably sell that Flagstaff, and then probably 6 months from now, you'll buy you another one, or you'll buy you a little teardrop camper, because I have a feeling that you're going to want to go back out west. Something just tells me in my mind that's what you're going to want to do.
Whatever I live in, it is for sale. I don't need it, because here's why. I don't want this anymore. You know why I don't want it? Because if you have to drag it, I'm embarrassed, folks. I'm embarrassed of the roads out there. On the interstates, the highways, the side roads, the byways, every road in this country, with the exception of a mile or two of beautiful stretch. Tammy's got a migraine from jarring her head.
I don't think Tammy's got a migraine from the bumps in the road. I think she's got a headache from having to listen to you from whenever you left this morning till wherever you are now. If I had to sit in the same vehicle with you, I know I'd have a headache. And probably I'd have a headache from smelling whatever you got on your body, and then you wouldn't shut your mouth up. I can just imagine how bad a headache I would really have. And you say the roads are bad. I wonder if you actually slowed down just a tiny bit and maybe not went over the bumps so much and maybe watched where you were going. You might not have hit them so hard. And just so you know, maybe they don't have the money that they used to have to spend on the roads, because maybe they're having to comp for that money to buy extra agents for the people who got the EIDL loans for when they didn't exactly meet the requirements. Maybe they had to pay the salaries for those people, having to investigate people like that. Did you ever think about that, Tim?
My fillings are coming loose. This is why these RVs are tearing up when people
Your
travel.
Your fillings are coming loose because you never go to the dentist.
Which I could have shimmed and kept it, but everything else seems to be holding out fine. But folks, those roads are the worst, and I would just as soon not go anywhere. I'll fly somewhere and get a room. I'll take cruises. I don't need to travel this country anymore. I'm not interested in it. And it's not the fact that it's a problem driving or anything. When you're on those smooth roads, there's nothing nicer. I got a half-ton truck. I don't have a diesel. There's nothing nicer. It's a Toyota. And the gas mileage, hey, it is what it is. But at $2.89 a gallon, it's not as painful as it is when you're paying $3.50, $4.50, and $5 a gallon. So my dollar cost average is coming down. But, yeah, it's for sale.
How about those designer duds that you got at the golf pro shop? Are they for sale? Your $100 shirt and your $200 pairs of golf shoes and all that stuff. Is that for sale, Tim?
I probably want to take like $50,000 for it. Make an offer. It's a 2024. Hit me up in my email, and you too can own this, and you can get out and travel around the country and get beat up.
$20,000 for it.
Man, I would just buy it.
Must have more money than they got sense.
I'm never gonna take a cross-country trip pulling a trailer again. And it isn't because I'm staying in motels. It's because it's dumb. It's dumb. The roads are dumb.
No, Tim, the roads are not dumb. It's the leaders. Or the leaders don't have the money to pay people, or people aren't willing to work because you told them to retire at 62, so they don't have enough people to work on the roads. Did you ever think about that?
the people that run this country aren't spending a penny on the highways or bridges. Folks, you think I'm exaggerating? We just went over the last 100 miles. Dangerous. I thought the thing was going to come off the hitch. I thought that we were going to bounce out of our seatbelts. I thought the tires were going to blow. I mean, if it wasn't for those Goodyear Endurance tires, it probably would have. It's absolutely... Part of it is because of these big trucks out here. They ride in that
Quit
slow lane,
blaming the
and they
trucks.
cause a lot of...
The trucks have to get your
the asphalt to peel
merchandise
up.
to
And then the weather, I don't know what does
Walmart.
it.
So
Heavyweight
you could
trucks,
go in
bad
Walmart
weather,
and shop.
rain, everything. But it is absolutely pathetic. I mean, if you have a Cadillac or you're driving in a car and you hit those roads and it can absorb it a little bit better, I mean, it's bad enough like that, but it's way better. But you go pulling something like this, like 8,000 pounds behind you, and it's jerking the bumper off the back of your car, and it's bouncing, and then you've got this bouncing and that bouncing, and you've got this. It's horrible. It's the worst experience you could ever imagine as far as vacationing and traveling. So, yeah, when I get to a place, I don't even want to look at it. I'll just get a hotel. But when I live in it, right there, that's a mansion. That's the best floor plan. That's the best camper, the best looking camper, the best everything camper. And for short hauls, or when there's no bumps, it's the best towing camper because it's got Dexter axles and Goodyear Endurance tires. But if you want to think you can go from point A, Florida, to point B, California, you got another thought coming, folks. I mean, it's absolutely pathetic and embarrassing
No,
that we have
Tim,
the money that we have,
you're
the most
pathetic.
popular country on the face of the earth, support wars, buy $1 million bullets, and do all these things, and we can't put some tar down, we can't fill a pothole. I'm infuriated by it. Crush it.
Thanks so much for watching. Hope y'all have a great day. And please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. See y'all later. Love ya. Bye.